everybody and welcome to the first 2025 styling slash haul video. Not the first video since that one was actually the New Year's Eve in London vlog, which I'll leave linked up here for you if you haven't checked it out already. Currently packing for a little bit of a sunshine escapade. Finally some beach sunshine and warmth while spending the beginning of the year with my family. Although by the time you see this, I'll actually already be right back here in France. I am honestly so incredibly excited to hug my grandparents, my sister, my dad, my girlfriends, my aunties, my uncles, my cousins. Oh my goodness. So I've been putting together little gifts for everyone. I always like to have a little bit of an attention, kind of like I thought of you while we didn't see each other the last, I don't know, 6 months or a year. However long has gone by since the last time I went, which was actually back in March, so less than a year this time. And we're going again later this year because someone very special is getting married, but you'll hear all about that in a couple of months. And just in time, I received some gifts that I purchased for my girlfriends and for my sister. I wanted to get them some Christmas slash New Year's gifts, and I was actually hesitating a little while about what I was going to get them this year. And then I thought, well, it's summer over there, and we all enjoy playing around a little bit extra with our jewelry this time of the year. I mean, that time of the year, because it's in South America, of course, so seasons are inverted. So I decided to get all of them something from Obi, the jewelry brand I really enjoy buying for myself. Obi uses recycled silver, they also do natural pearls, and they particularly specialize in lab-grown gemstones as well. Now, the thing with my girlfriends is that they all have particularly distinctive and different styles. And that is one of the things I love about shopping at Obi, is that they have pieces that suit so many different personalities with a variety of styles. It just makes it a great sort of one-stop shop to get pieces for a lot of different people. For my friend Paulina, I picked the double wheat hoops, which will be perfectly protected during my travels because each one has its own little compartment in there. This will actually be the absolute perfect match to a wheat ring band that I gifted her after she graduated from her university studies and which she still wears to this day. So I'm pretty certain she's going to really appreciate having a pair of very daily wear, lovely little wheat hoops that match the ring she already wears. Also on the hoops department, I picked this pair of gold and turquoise textured earrings. My friend Flo loves understated pieces that have a little bit of a twist. I think the turquoise detail in there will be the perfect addition for her life by the beach side. Now for my sister, because her ears are not pierced, I picked the twist kink bangle for her to add to her daily wrist tag. She exclusively wears silver bracelets, and I think the style will match perfectly to the ones she already wears on a daily basis, but also the open style in here makes it really easy to fit in with other bracelets she has, which I've already contributed to on previous occasions. Also, how cute is the green nanostone? It's a signature of the brand to have hidden emeralds inside of their jewelry. Emeralds symbolize new beginnings. I think it's a very appropriate detail on their New Year's gifts. For my friend Caro, who lives a very sort of hectic between the city and beach life, picked these Croissant Baroque earrings. I think they'll look just as lovely at a South American beach as much as they will do at the city during the school runs. I then picked this pair for my friend Natasha, who is soon giving birth to her first boy. And initially I wanted a pair of big of dangly ones for her. However, big hoops and big dangly statement earrings are off limits once you have babies, because the moment they enter their grabbing phase, they'll always pull on them. So I picked this studs instead. Now this pair I picked for my friend Cami. She can either wear the hoop alone like so, or she can add the charms. Oh look, there's the little emerald in there. How cute is that? Or she can add the charms, which are actually tourmalines as well as natural mother of pearl, and then have something with a little bit of a lovely twist to them. So it's basically like having 2 or even 3 pairs of earrings in one set. Finally, for myself, because I could not pick one for myself if I was getting all of this for my girlfriends, I got this dangly door knocker earrings, which I had been eyeing since the last time time I placed an order at Obi. I don't know if you remember when I got my tennis bracelet last time. I've been wearing them non-stop since I got them. I think they've got a little bit of a Parisian vintage touch and feel to them, while obviously being new, which means hypoallergenic. Not the case with a lot of vintage earrings, unfortunately for me. So I always love looking for pairs of earrings that will have that vintage feel to them, but that will be new and free of a lot of the nasties that were used on jewelry before. They've very kindly given me a 25% off discount code to share with you. It's Pia, it's written on the screen as per usual. I will leave it linked down below for you. After gifts were sorted, I did a little bit of shopping at Chanel, Massimo Dutti, Reformation, basically for some of the events that will take place during this very soon to come holiday sunshine escapade, as well as for this colder days in here. Like for example, from Reformation, I picked this boyfriend cashmere sweater, which I'm literally obsessed with. I've been living on ever since I got it. And it's just so comfortable, obviously super soft because it's all cashmere, and just a really, really lovely sort of bring me up and give me a little bit of nice vibes during this very gray days that we've been having in European winter. From Chanel, when we were in London, I found this pair of Chanel quilted leather moccasins that I had been after for quite some months. There's an unboxing on my last video, but I thought they kind of belong on this one since it's kind of a miscellaneous haul of everything I've gotten lately. I actually learned that the Habinator, aka Tristan, had been looking for them for a couple of months without any luck in France. So I'm very, very pleased that we actually found them in Harrods in London. They have a little turn lock right here, an elastic to make it a little bit more comfortable, and I've worn them quite a bit already, and I can honestly say they are super comfortable. Only thing is that if I'm wearing them for a long time with very thin stockings, I will have to add a little what are these called? I will have to add one of these little heel protectors. But other than that, I think it's just good they haven't really been very broken in just yet. And the first day I wore them, I actually walked something around 13 kilometers. Hold on, I want to check actually how much it was that we walked around London on that first day that I wore them. Oh my goodness, we actually walked 15.5 kilometers on that day. And I think they're still in pretty good shape for a first day breaking them in 15.5 kilometers. I think I wore them after another day back home here in France to go for dinner with him, and I'm not certain yet if they will be coming on my holiday with me, but I guess if they do, you will be seeing that on Instagram. And in any case, I think that will marry perfectly with some of the things I got at Massimo Dutti. So let's open up that box. It's a big one, and it's actually two of them. So let's get started. You're definitely going to be seeing a little bit of a theme here. Now, this is a pair of trousers, velour trousers actually, that are not ribbed, and I've been after a pair of velour trousers that are not ribbed for quite a little while. If you also like this type of style, it looks a lot lighter in there, but it's like a true very deep type of black. If you also like this type of trouser, I would highly advise checking out the Massimo Dutti sale currently taking place on their website. It might not have been on sale just yet, but by the time this video goes up, the sale might have started already. In any case, I'll leave everything linked down below. They're just a pair of almost like denim cut, I would say, since you've got the pockets in the classic denim style, but then they're in this gorgeous type of very deep velour, straight leg, not wide, but not very skinny either. So just like your regular I can't even pronounce that, straight-legged pant. There we go. You can tell I'm about to go into the sunshine at the moment I start wearing a lot more gloss. I don't know why, but to me, gloss and sunshine always go hand in hand. Also found in the same type of cut, a pair of denim, a little bit wider, I would say, on the leg, or maybe it's the bottom part of the denim. They're in a kind of like washed gray blackish color that I think will look lovely maybe at nighttime in Uruguay when it gets a little bit chilly. I mean, it is summertime, so during the day it gets really hot, we go to the beach, we go to the pool, all that jazz. However, at night time, when we're doing our little asado barbecues, I'm going to be needing something a little bit warmer because the wind can get a little bit chilly. So something like this will come in really, really handy. Thinking of like a nice sort of sexy dinner time in Uruguay, very like South American sexy vibes. Something like this always brings me back to my roots and to that sort of very South American poncho vibe. I think this would look lovely either as a beach cover-up or perhaps worn with a very sort of delicate lacy bra, or perhaps a little cami top, entered in a pair of trousers like the one I just showed you. With a bikini to go to the beach will look gorgeous, by the poolside will look gorgeous, or if you have one of those sort of pool party days where you're going to be in a bikini, a nice pair of sunglasses, like this paired with this Celine sunnies, something like this, and then just a bikini, a pair of orange sandals, and I think I'll be ready to go. Lovely, lovely little number in here. And then to go with that same poncho, I got, whoops, I got this lovely military green. There's a little bit of a sheen to the fabric, and I think this will look absolutely gorgeous paired under that little sort of transparent poncho top. Those were all the clothes I got at Massimo Dutti, but then also from their accessories department, I got quite a couple of belts and some shoes as well. I think this haul doesn't get more South American than this. Prepping for days at the countryside, all that vibe, I thought something like this, in this kind of like long-haired style, will look absolutely gorgeous. Love the big aged sort of silver buckle in this. It reminds me to belts my mom would wear when I was little. It brought back so many warm memories when I saw it. I thought this will look lovely paired with this other things I was just sharing with you. And then again, on this sort of aged silver buckle style, I picked this other one right here, an even more deeply aged type of silver buckle with this lovely sort of taupey suede leather. A little bit more silver, I got this one, which is obviously inspired in the Kate belt. However, it's not really a copy of it. I wouldn't call it a dupe, you know? It's more of an inspired in. It's got the very lovely bubbly silver type of studs in there, and this particular one will wrap around the waist a couple of times. I think will give a lovely edge to the outfits altogether. And now the last thing I got from Massimo Dutti was a couple of pairs of shoes. So the first pair that I picked was this pair of cowhide style of ballet flats. I think they're really, really lovely. They've got that Mary Jane buckle once again with a silver detail to start to venture into something new this year. For me, it's not that crazy. I'm not going mad. I'm just trying a little bit of silver. But yeah, I think these ones will look absolutely gorgeous. They will match perfectly for outfits when we are staying at the countryside house, as much as they will on outfits whenever we're by the beach side in Punta del Este. So I think something like this will look gorgeous for the upcoming holidays. And then once we're back in France, I think we'll have a little bit more winter. And then for that sort of pre-spring, spring transition, this ones will look absolutely gorgeous. But honestly, I think this is a piece that it resonates a lot with my own personal style. I think there's a lot of that South American vibe going on with it, and it's something I can see myself wearing as much this year as I would have maybe 5 years ago or in 5 years' time. So I think this ones will make for a great addition to my everyday wardrobe. Also, last detail that I really love about this pair of shoes is the fact that they haven't done the same print on both of them. It's from the same pattern, but it's not the exact symmetric print, which I think makes it all the more beautiful. The last pair of shoes that I got from Massimo Dutti was this pair of low-heeled satin covered little shoes. Got a lovely slingback style, which is what I find the most comfortable when it comes to heels, and they also look almost like a very modern type of like speedboat from the side, wouldn't you say? How lovely are they? They're really, really comfortable. I tried them on already. However, I ordered this ones before going to London. So the truth is that after finding the Chanel ones and the Yanin Bing ones I got recently as well, I don't really think I need a third pair of black shoes in this style that will serve almost the same purpose as the other two do. But don't quote me on that if I do decide to keep them in the end. I also got some stuff from Reformation, and some of the things I've already started wearing, like the sweater denim I'm wearing today, which I'll try to include a cutout or a picture of in here, and this gorgeous blazer, which I actually ended up taking with me to London. I think it's a beautiful piece. I'm obsessed with the colorway in the pattern, because normally this type of blazers will be done in a little bit of a more warmer hue. They'll usually have colors like a little bit of a brown or a red running through it, but very rarely they'll do them with this type of green, not married with a very intense yellow. Because normally when they do this type of green, it's married to a very intense sort of yellow or perhaps even an orange. So I'm very, very pleased with the colorway in this one. Just an overall lovely piece that obviously I found very appropriate for flying into London with, but also just, I mean, I think in Paris it will look just as beautiful, or anywhere for that matter. But I always try to think about what obviously scenarios and cities I'll be at. So this was one of those purchases for France and not really for going to South America in a couple of days, because I'll probably catch a big sarampion if I'm wearing this in the heat we'll be having very soon. Another pair of trousers I ordered from Reformation was this high-waisted pair of straight-legged denim, a very dark, deep black. I've been looking for a pair that will be in that very sort of deep black, because I do have black denim. However, after a couple of washes, I find that it fades into a sort of washed gray, whereas this one looks like a very, very dark black, which is something that I've been after for a little while. I love the fit of them. I think they're really, really stylish. They look beautiful, maybe paired with something for nighttime, for daytime as well. Basic for my style, because I think there's not really any sort of universal basics. I mean, maybe some of them, but basics are just basically stuff that will work for us and our daily life, let's say. So I think something like this will be a lovely staple in my personal wardrobe. 3 more pairs of denim, although I think they're just different variations of the size that I'm wearing. No, so this one's lovely. It's like the black one, but in this gorgeous sort of blue, high-waisted straight leg denim, still on that style, but in a much lighter shade. Got this one. Now, what I love about this model, it's called the Cynthia, is that it's a very rigid type of denim. I think it's always going to look a little bit extra lovely, not really a pair that you want to have if you're going to go for like a brunch feast, let's say, but it's a lovely pair for sort of sucking everything in, because the denim's a little bit rigid. This is the first time I purchased Reformation jeans, so I will get back to you on how they wash and all that, but normally if the denim is a rigid fabric, the style of the trouser shouldn't deform. That is why I love styling this type of designs. And that will be it on this haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I'll see you again next Sunday for a new video. If you're not done watching, you know the drill. I will leave you 2 more in here so you can binge a little bit more. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!